We now write the standard equation of the ellipse with the center at 2, 6, focus at 10, 6, and passing through the point 2, 11. So here I have drawn the sketch of the ellipse using this information. I have shown the center at the letter C and the focus with the letter F. And observe that these 2 points, that is the center and the focus, lie on the same horizontal line, that is y equals 6. And also the distance between the center and focus is C. So we can determine the C, and also see that the ellipse passes through the point 2, 11, and this point 2, 11 and the center point 2, 6, they both lie on the same vertical line, that is x equal to 2. So we can find the distance between this point. In fact, this point 2, 11 is one of the co-vertices of the ellipse, and the distance between this co-vertex and the center of the ellipse we denote by letter B. So we will first calculate B and C. B is the distance between the points 2, 6 and 2, 11. And since these 2 points lie on the same vertical line, that is x equal to 2, we can calculate B easily by finding the difference between 11 and 6. That is 11 minus 6 equals 5, and this is the value of B. Now let's find the distance C. That is the C is basically the distance between the points, that is the center and the focus. The focus is 10, 6. And since these 2 points lie on the same horizontal line, y equals 6, we say that the C is basically the difference between the point or the x coordinates 10 and 2, which we write down as 10 minus 2, and so this gives 8. So we have determined that C equal to 8. Now we have the formula C squared equals A squared minus B squared, and we have to determine A using this formula. So let's solve for A first. We add B squared to both sides, and solving for A squared we get A squared equals C squared plus B squared. Now let's plug in the values of C and B into this equation so that we get A squared and thereby A. So C is 8, it is 8 squared, plus B is 5, so it is 5 squared. And so this gives 8 squared is 64, plus 5 squared is 25. And so this equals 64 plus 25 is 89. That is A squared equals 89. Or otherwise, if we take the square root on both sides, we get A equals plus or minus square root of 89. Okay, now that we have determined the values of A and B, we can write the standard equation of the ellipse with the center h comma k. So that is x minus h quantity square divided by A squared plus y minus k quantity square divided by B square, and this equals 1. This is the standard form of ellipse with the center at h comma k. Now let's replace the center information, that is 2, 6. So we can replace h by 2 and k by 6. We also determine the values of A squared. In fact, I'm going to use this A squared value, which is 89. And we know the value of B equals 5. So therefore B squared will be square of 5, which is 25. So let's plug in the values of h comma k, A squared and B squared into the standard form of the equation of ellipse. So therefore it becomes x minus h equal to 2. It becomes x minus 2 quantity squared divided by A squared, we replace it by 89, plus y minus k, which is 6. So it becomes y minus 6 quantity squared. And this divided by B squared, we replace it by 25, and this equals 1. And so this is the standard equation of the ellipse with the given information.